So imagine you're playing Skyblock one day, you hear about an upcoming nerf that's probably going to kill the game, then the admins actually listen to the player's opinion and somewhat revert the changes. Well, shoot me down, that's what they've actually done. But before we do get into the video, if you do go on to enjoy this video, then please consider subscribing to the channel. We're on the road to 10k, and we're actually almost at 8k, so 2k to go. Also, you should leave a like on the video, there's no reason not to. Finally, if you haven't already joined the Discord server, then you should do so, it's linked in the description. Just join. Imagine a day where Nitros doesn't plug the living daylights out of the intro. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video, I hope you all do enjoy. We're currently on the regular server, we've got our tiger pet, we've got our Necron Armor, and we've got our livid dagger. So we hit a zombie, we're doing 162k damage, okay? That's about standard. We're now on the alpha server, we've got exactly the same setup, we've got our Legion armor, we've got our tiger pet, we've got our livid dagger. So 162k on the main server, 170k on the alpha server. I don't even know. At this point, I'm literally just sick of making videos on this topic. Like, it just doesn't stop changing. Like, it's literally as if the admins have been bullied into this. Like, it's just so strange. So they initially want to nerf one for all in order to balance the game, which sort of makes sense, even though I wasn't too happy about it at the start. Understandably, one for all was way too OP, and my livid dagger now does more damage. So I don't even know what to say. Granted, the way that one for all now works, some weapons will be better and some weapons will be worse. Luckily for me, I use a livid dagger, so it's actually been buffed in a sense. So let's take a look at the journey of the one for all nerf. Now let's take a look at the proposed nerf, which we now know has been changed, but let's look at how it was supposed to work. So we'll take the weapon's base damage to be 500 again. So what they proposed was, instead of one for all adding 210% base damage, it would just add 210 base damage, which is not very good, as I will demonstrate. So now, instead of timesing that 500 by 210%, we're just adding the 210, which gives us 710 base damage. So with the proposed nerf, you'd be doing 340 less damage on a weapon that has 500 base damage. Obviously, this base damage will then scale with, I don't know, dungeon stars or other upgrades, so it's just not good. And now we'll move on to the revised nerf. It's not even really a nerf, it's just a revised update, I guess. So as of now, providing there isn't another change, one for all will now just add 500 base damage. That means that now, on a weapon that has 500 base damage, you'll be dealing 1000 damage, which is only 50 damage less than the original. So if we actually put that into practice, it does make sense why my livid dagger does more damage after the update, or after what we think the update is going to be. That's because the livid dagger's base damage without anything else on it is less than 500. Pretty much instantly straight away in your head you can work out that it is going to benefit from it. Essentially, lower end weapons will benefit from the update itself, and higher end weapons won't benefit, they'll be nerfed rather than buffed. Now the way that works is actually quite clever, and I think it's a good idea. This also means that later game players will have more of an incentive to go for the tier 7 enchantments and the more expensive enchantments rather than just one for all. It really does make sense. Now, just because I think that what they're planning to do is a good idea doesn't mean I think that the way they've gone about it is good. To be honest, they've messed everybody about. For a lot of people, they've lost a serious amount of coins. For other people, they've gained coins. Now, in reality, you shouldn't really take what the alpha server is actually doing into actual real terms, in terms of the real server. But it's obviously going to give everyone an indication, and just listening to what the admins say. But it is there really just to give everyone a bit of an indication, and to prepare, I guess. Whether that's in the right way or the wrong way. Now, something else that I want to talk about is the proposed nerf to the baby Yeti, which has been sort of changed. Now this is my baby Yeti here, it's not level 100, so it's probably not a very good example. So as you can see here on a level 100 Yeti pet, as of now the Ice Shield's ability means that you gain 100% of your strength as defense. Now the proposed nerf cut this 100% of your strength to only 50% of your strength, basically making your defensive bonus from the Yeti pet, which is why most people really used it. I mean, it made it half as good. Now that obviously means that the blue whale pet would be far superior, hence the reason why the Yeti pet went so far down in price and the blue whale pet went so far up in price. It makes sense. So they have now changed it to make the pets a little bit more balanced. The Ice Shield perk now actually gives you 75% of your strength as defense rather than 100%, and also rather than the 50% which was proposed. So it's a 25% decrease instead of a 50% decrease. Sort of brings the Yeti pet and the blue whale pet more on par. Obviously that just does depend on how much strength you have in the first place, which ultimately will be affected by which class you are playing in dungeons. Now obviously there are other little tweaks here and there that will have been changed and changed again, but that have been completely overshadowed by the One For All and the Yeti pet and so on. But they are, I mean, at least in my case, pretty much the main two things. That is going to wrap up today's video. I hope, my fingers crossed, this is the last video that I'm doing on this topic, because I just don't want it to change again. I just want it to be black and white. This is what it is. Something tells me that that's probably not going to be the case. Nevertheless, I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.